The space battle of the feline warriors, a galactic war. In the heart of the Orion Nebula, where stars are born and become fiery giants, a colossal ship cut through the void with feline precision. Its hull reflected the distant shine of suns, a silver gleam announcing the arrival of the space feline warriors. Legendary warriors, trained from kittenhood to face the horrors of the cosmos, traveled fearlessly through the unknown. A transmission echoed through the command cabin, a metallic noise distorted by solar storm interference. The message from the Forbidden Sector brought a grim warning. Beware, they have awakened. Silence filled the air. No words were spoken. All feline eyes turned to the vastness ahead. In the shadows of space, something moved. It was not a drifting asteroid or a forgotten piece of ship. It was a presence. The first attack came quickly. Energy beams sliced through the ship's deflector shield, causing the structure to tremble as though an invisible titan was crushing it in its paws. Combat instincts activated. Sharpened claws gleamed under the red warning lights. On the panel, a disturbing reading appeared. This was no ordinary enemy. Whatever it was, it did not belong to this universe. The hyperluminal jump was initiated, but something prevented escape. Space distorted around them, trapping the ship in a gravitational trap. There was no easy way out. The engines roared against the resistance. The feline warriors took position at the turrets, ready to return fire. The shadows took shape. Ancient creatures, forgotten by time, emerged from the void. Their eyes were like black holes, sucking in all light around them. The battle began. Pure energy against sharp claws. Stellar fire against feline determination. The fate of the galaxy depended on the outcome of this fight. The question echoed in every warrior's mind. Could the space feline warriors contain the threat before all was lost? The outcome was about to be written in the stars. Darkness spun around the ship like a living storm. The sensors blinked at maximum alert. The enemy was not made of flesh or metal. It was an ancient presence, a forgotten force returning from the abyss between galaxies. And the space feline warriors were the last line of defense. Plasma cannons roared, cutting the void with incandescent beams. The shots hit the shadows, but instead of exploding, the creatures absorbed the energy as though feeding on it. The commander of the feline fleet assessed the situation. Conventional attacks were useless. They needed a new strategy. The ancient intelligence of the space feline warriors began to work. Space was vast, but full of mysteries. There were legends of a lost weapon, an artifact so powerful that it could alter the very structure of the universe. The Eye of Nebulac, a jewel forged in the heart of a dying star, sealed millennia ago to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. The star map was activated. The Eye of Nebulac was only a few dimensional jumps away, hidden within a storm of cosmic lightning. But getting there wouldn't be easy. The shadows were everywhere, surrounding the ship like invisible predators. The thrusters were pushed to the limit. The hull groaned under the extreme speed. Space seemed to bend around the ship, distorting stars and planets. But the felines would not hesitate. The fate of the galaxy depended on them. The storm appeared on the horizon. Antimatter lightning cut through the vacuum, dancing like brilliant serpents. The Eye of Nebulac was at the center of this chaos, floating like a beacon of hope. But the shadows would not give up so easily. As the space cats face the unknown, you, the viewer, can join them in their epic journey. Subscribe to the channel now and don't miss any intergalactic mission of the felines. Get ready for the next chapters of this incredible story. A primordial roar echoed through space. Something gigantic emerged from the void. It was not just a creature. It was their leader, a colossal black being with 1,000 flaming eyes. The guardian of the void. Time seemed to stop. The space feline warriors were faced with the greatest challenge of their lives. There was nowhere left to run. It was fight or be erased from existence. The claws were sharpened. The heart of the galaxy beat faster. The decisive moment had arrived. The guardian of the void advanced, its colossal body moving as if made of darkness itself. Each of its 1,000 eyes glowed like dying stars, absorbing the light around them. The space trembled under its presence, and even time seemed to hesitate. The space feline warriors did not retreat. They knew this was the final enemy, the being that devoured galaxies and silenced entire civilizations. But they were not just warriors. They were strategists, masters of combat among the stars. The ship's engines roared, veering just in time to avoid a destructive blow. The Guardian unleashed beams of black energy, each capable of disintegrating a planet, but the felines responded with impossible maneuvers. The metallic claws of the ships sliced through space, leaving luminous trails in their wake. The mission was clear: reach the eye of Nebulac before it was too late. The storm of cosmic lightning intensified, becoming more dangerous with every passing moment. But there was no choice. With a calculated jump, the main ship crossed the electric field, escaping by a fraction of a second from the explosion of a dwarf star. The artifact gleamed ahead, floating as if defying the laws of reality. But the Guardian of the Void would not let the cats take the relic. It roared, and from the darkness, countless smaller shadows emerged, deformed creatures that hurled themselves at the feline fleet. The ships were surrounded, struck by spectral claws, torn by invisible fangs. The felines reacted. Energy cannons fired in all directions, piercing the shadows, momentarily dispersing them. But for every enemy destroyed, two more appeared. The only hope was the Eye of Nebulac. With one last maneuver, the main ship accelerated. The shadows tried to stop them, but the felines were faster. The ship's metallic claw extended and grabbed the gleaming jewel. In that instant, a blinding flash filled space. Time shattered. The shadows began to dissolve, their bodies being dragged into an unknown void. The Guardian of the Void roared, feeling its strength drain away. Its body began to crack like glass about to shatter. It tried to fight, tried to resist. But the Eye of Nebulac could not be challenged. With one last, desperate roar, the Guardian was consumed by the light. Its empire of darkness was reduced to nothing. And then, silence filled the space. The space feline warriors watched the scene. The universe was safe once again. The battle was over, but they knew new threats would arise. The fate of the stars would always depend on those who had the courage to face them. With the Eye of Nebulac secured, the felines began their jump back home. The galaxy could rest in peace, knowing that when the darkness returned, the space feline warriors would be ready to fight again. The universe is at peace for now. The space feline warriors return, but darkness will always be lurking. Join our fleet, like, share, and hit the bell to make sure you're ready for the next challenge. The fate of the stars depends on you.